Hi everybody and welcome to episode 2 of the VanesculaLuv Saga. I just want to start off this video by giving all the thanks in the world to you guys and say that I couldn't believe how well the first video did. Thank you to everyone who subscribed and liked my first video or gave me comments on the video, and I just want to say that it was incredibly motivating and thank you oh so much. After I put out the last video, I put out a poll asking how you guys wanted VanesculaLuv to react after his crushing defeat, and between becoming a farmer and training to become stronger in Barbarian Village, 67% of you guys said that he needed to get stronger and train. So that's where today's story begins. Beaten and bruised, his dreams crushed, VanesculaLuv decides to aim north towards Barbarian Village. Alrighty guys, now that we're in Barbarian Village, he's made the long trek up here. We're just going to look around a bit. So we've got the potter's wheel, the pottery oven, Barbarian anvil. Can we do anything with this? No. Not unless we remember. I'll have to Google that later, see if it's worth getting membership. Let's see, is there anything in this house? It's not looking like it. I know up here we've got the helm shop, so let's check that out. I want to see what its pricing is, like see what all he's got. I don't really remember. Okay, so it's essentially bronze through Addy. And holy smokes, Addy full helm's like 3K? Okay, that might... Okay, 24 GP for the bronze helms. So it's just the Addy equipment. Okay, 2K for the Addy med helm is way more affordable. Alright, we probably can afford that. Alright, next house. Oh, a bronze pickaxe. That's a new unlock. We can now start mining. We have had no way to unlock mining up until this point, so that's kind of exciting. Anything cool in the chest here? Let's see. You search the chest, but find nothing. Of course. Spinning wheel, I don't know. Well, we could get flax from like the beekeeper, but doesn't that require 10 crafting? I don't think there's a way for us to get wool unless we've got like an imp spawn. But technically, if there's an imp spawn somewhere near here, we could train crafting, which is kind of cool. Another unlock, if not really tedious, but you know, it's there. We've got the Barbarian Long Haul. We all know about this. This was pretty like chalk standard for old school RuneScape like training back in the day. You know, you pick up the cooked meat, kill the barbarians, and kind of rinse and repeat. It's a little nostalgic for you there. Leave a comment if you trained in the Barbarian Long Haul when you were like, I don't know, probably 10, 11. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got a cool tower here. See, I don't think I've ever actually went up this tower. I've just kind of like walked past it. Barbarian Village is one of those places where you've been here so many times that you only do what you need to do. Actually, I recognize this area. This is a clue step area, isn't it? Yeah, I don't do clues, I'm going to be honest. Alright, I'm going to go through Hunding's dialogue and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, after talking to Hunding, we learned the interesting tale of the barbarians and their pride of never using magic. Their formerly nomadic ways and their manliness entices VanesculaLuv into taking their gauntlet, the stronghold of security. This is what he needed. This would prove to Count Draynor, without a doubt, that he should bring VanesculaLuv to Darkmire, and from there he could swoon his true love. But this would be no easy task. In order to prove to the barbarian tribe that VanesculaLuv was worthy of their strength, he has to collect the Skull Scepter, with each piece being held by champions of different levels of the Stronghold of Security. Hunding told him that in order to get the first piece of the scepter, he would need to kill minotaurs on the first floor, and as a piece of advice, he mentioned that they frequently drop arrows, and if I collect enough of them, it would help me for the later floors of the dungeon, thus testing not only my fighting prowess, but also VanesculaLuv's archery abilities. He recommended that I earn some gold by slaying some goblins and running into the city to purchase a bow, as the tribe's Fletcher was out on business and he wouldn't be back for many moons. And so it began. And let me tell you, it was slow. Surprise, who would have thought that kicking goblins to death with my bare feet and a bronze med helm would be tough work? Well, I guess anyone would have told you that, but still. After a little while, I won't lie, I got pretty bored of the whole kicking thing and decided to speed up Hunting's advice by going and getting the first 2 rewards from the stronghold, netting me just over 5k. As I in fact did kill a decent amount of goblins though, their 1 coin drop wasn't doing much for me. No. After collecting the 5k, VanesculaLuv decided to run into town after getting a reminder of how much the helm shop was selling for, and with a rough estimate of how much everything would cost, we kind of made a shopping list and decided to head into Varrock. We made it to the sword shop first because, let's be honest, if you're going to spend your hard-earned cash, you should make sure that at the end of the shopping spree, you at least don't have to kick any more goblin skulls in. So, with that, we purchased the Mithril short sword as our first ever weapon. The next stop was Horvik's, where after looking at the prices, we decided on getting a Mithril chain body. After that, our hero, VanesculaLuv, the one, the only, ran back to Barbarian Village and purchased the Mithril full helm, as the Eddie full helm, let's be honest, was too damn expensive right now. And damn, not only does VanesculaLuv look way better, but look at those stats. I mean, seriously, we have stats now. How crazy is that? With a brand new setup, Love decided to head down into the stronghold and face the first champion, the Minotaur. The thing is, our hero still doesn't have any healing items, so every 10 minutes or so, I'd have to run him back out, steal some meat from the Barbarian Longhole, heal up, maybe hop worlds to get more depending on how low I was, and then return to killing them. Now looking at the wiki, I want to show you guys exactly what Minotaurs can drop and what we're going for. You can see on the right that they actually have decent offensive stats, but the defense is like in the negatives all across the board. So we kill them pretty quickly. The main thing we're going for is actually the bones, as this will be the first monster grind we've done, minus the goblins, which wasn't really a grind, where we can actually gain prayer experience. And I definitely plan on taking advantage of that. Next is going to be iron arrows and bronze full helms. We will be keeping all the bronze full helms just to sell up at the helm shop for money. We'll also be picking up the bronze arrows because literally any arrow is an improvement over my current range training situation. We're going to be collecting all the coin drops as well. Oh, here's a skull. We'll be picking up all copper ore and tin ore as they're noted, so why not? Same with the rune essence. And meat, obviously, so that we can heal. If we find meat on the ground, we're picking it up, we're stuffing it in our mouths. Woo! Finally, we get down to the Skullhouse itself, where as you can see, it has a 1 in 33 chance of dropping. So hopefully we don't go dry because it's really not that rare, and it is kind of the goal for this episode. Surprise! And speaking of not going dry, holy crap, there it is. In literally record speed. I wasn't even recording because I was expecting to be here for a while, and there it is. Let's see. Yeah, 16 kills. Literally 16 kills. Well, there you go, guys. I still need to train up this account before going to the second floor for the next piece of the staff. So what needs to happen now is for me to probably hit 30 attack, strength, and defense and sell all the helms and pick up all the coin drops I get to upgrade to this area's best in slot gear before pushing down. It's actually been a bit since I started this section off, and I just got some news that I have to go take care of some family matters for the next month or so. So I won't really be able to make this episode before I leave, and I want to try to push it out before I go. So with that in mind, I'm actually going to end this episode here, and while I'm dealing with that, I'm going to do some off-screen grinding, just in the evenings whenever I have free time or something. And I'm going to slowly work on the next episode where hopefully I can finish this staff off. And I just want to say thank you again, guys, so much for your support. And please consider subscribing so that when the next episode does come out, and it will come out, I promise, I just want you guys to get notified. Thank you so much again for watching, and have a great day.